Then y'all watching this think, hey, that's a good idea. No, just stop now. Alright guys, going back to work on the camper today. We're going to work on this front area right here. All up in here, this is just a void. That's the old firewall. And I'm wanting to bring this out to where this is at right here. Basically flush with the floor, but out to here. I'm going to bring this out and have storage in this area. So I'm trying not to waste any space. I'm trying to figure out how to work with the curve of the windshield up here. And then these are pretty straight right down here. And then get this covered and some access hatches so we can store stuff in there. But before we get started, a little dad tip for the day. All dads have to have a place to hide their snacks. Currently, this one's mine. When you got kids, you gotta hide your good stuff or they'll eat it all. So, time for a little snack before I get to work. This is a nice light little dessert after lunch. Very low calorie, very good for you. So, I'm gonna have this and then we're gonna go to work. right, so I got this frame built here, and I'm actually going to pull it out now. So I got all the exposed foam here. If you remember when I did the hatches, I put this carpet, I don't know if you can see that, but I put carpet down in there to just give it cushion, protect the foam. That the carpet's just laying directly on the foam down there. I was going to do that up here, but the more I look at all these curves and weird angles and everything, I'm thinking carpet is really going to be difficult to get in there and actually conform to all those curves and angles and sides and everything. So I'm going to try some plastic dip spray. It's supposed to be rubbery. I haven't really folded this before, but people use it for all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to try a couple coats of this. I just need to, the foam's pretty tough. And this is just going to be a storage compartment for kids' backpacks, toys, little things like that, mostly, more than likely. So I just want to kind of protect the foam, keep it from getting tore up. So I'm going to spray some of this on and we'll see what happens. But I got to pull this out. It's all fitting pretty well, but I'm getting ready to start trimming that out. So I'm going to get this sprayed and get the foam protected, and then I'll put this back in and finish around the edges. So that's what we're going to do. If anybody's interested in a custom dash, I'll build you one of these for $5,000. You may be thinking, this guy's a knucklehead. Why didn't he do this before he started building that? Well, when I started building it, I thought I was going to use carpet, and I was going to feed the carpet in there and use the wood as I went to clamp it in place. But the further I got into it, the more I thought that's not going to work very well. So that's when I came up with this idea of using the plastic stuff. So we will we'll give it a try to do a coat or two and see how it's looking. And if it looks like it's going to work, I think it will, but we'll give it a try and see. Got my sugar water. Again, this is very low calorie, very good for you, no caffeine, sugar free. I don't usually drink Pepsi, but this stuff's actually pretty good. Pepsi berry, I don't know. Very good for you. This might be better to drink. No, definitely not. This will be my fourth and final coat. So it's gonna work. It's not gonna be as protective as the carpet would be, but it's gonna work for what I need. So we're gonna roll with it. take a look at this kind of up close here. I think it turned out pretty good. That's 4 coats, and it kind of filled in some of the gaps, but mostly it's just there to offer a kind of a rubberized protection for when we're throwing gear and stuff into these cubby holes, because that's all that's going to be on the back of that is just this. So I think it'll work, but it's just kind of you can still see a little bit of foam in some spots. I did the heaviest coating down right in this area, right in here, and same over there, where when you throw something in there, that's where it's going to hit. So the top doesn't have as thick a layer, the bottom has thicker. But I think it'll work. It's certainly a lot easier than trying to form carpet into all that. So we're going to go with it and let it dry and then put the wood back in here. guys, I think we're gonna call it there for today. Be working on whatever's going in this notch next time. If you think you know what that is, you can guess, leave it in the comments. But we'll also be working on this door, and yeah, we'll see. You never know around here what's gonna be going on, but that's the plan right now. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.